Hello everybody and welcome to another session of Maths with Mr. Luke. Are you sitting beautifully, ready to begin? 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. 1, 2, eyes on you. Looking, listening, thinking and concentrating. I can see you are all sat beautifully, so we shall begin. Let's have a look at what we have done so far this week in maths. At the beginning of the week, we looked at something called length. And we said that length is how long something is or how short it is. How long it is or how short it is. And we called that length. Can you say that one more time? It's a really tricky word, length. And as you can see here, we have a long whale, a very long whale. Now, yesterday, we looked at something called height. Say that with me, everybody. Height. Now, height is how tall something is or how short it is. How tall or short. How tall or short. And as you can see here, we have a picture of a giraffe. And the giraffe is very tall. So we've looked at length, long and short. And we've looked at height, tall and short, tall and short. And today we are going to take that one step further. I hope you are ready for a challenge because I know this is going to be a good maths challenge for all of you, so you really need to concentrate. This week we have also looked how we can measure things. How can we measure things? We can measure height and we can measure length. And we said that one of the ways we can measure things is using a ruler. We can use a ruler, but we haven't done that yet because we said it was quite tricky and you really need to think. We said we can measure things using our hands. And some of you did some fantastic measuring using your hands. Well done. We said we could also measure things using our feet. And you measured your living rooms using your feet. And you did a great job of that, everybody. It was super maths. I showed you some examples of how we can measure things using cubes. And I also taught you how to measure things using pencils. And you measured how long your dining room tables were. And I got some lovely videos of you showing me how you measured your tables. It really was great maths. Now, what are we going to use to measure today? We have used pencils, hands, feet, cubes. There's just one thing missing, and it's this. It's the ruler. So today we are going to be looking at how to measure with a ruler. If we look at the picture at the top, we can see a picture of a ruler. Can you say ruler? This is a ruler, and on the ruler you can see numbers going along the top. You can see lots of numbers going along the top. Let's count how many numbers you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There are 25 numbers along the top. And we measure in centimetres. Can you say that with me? Centimetres. And we write centimetres with a K and a M for centimetres. Each one of these numbers and each one of these squares is 1 centimetre. Each one of these numbers and each one of these squares is 1 centimetre. So altogether we have got 25 centimetres. 25 centimetres. That is a lot of centimetres. Now, I am going to show you how to use a ruler to measure how long this bus is. I am going to show you how to use a ruler to measure how long this bus is. So first of all, we need to get our ruler. And I've put my ruler right at the beginning of the bus. I've put my ruler right at the beginning of my bus. So I'm going to put a line at the beginning to show me that's the beginning. And I need to put another line where the bus ends. Where the bus ends. And the bus ends here. So I'm going to put another line there. That's where my bus ends. And all we need to do now is count the numbers in between these lines. So where the bus starts and where the bus ends. And we need to count the numbers in between the lines. You can do it with me. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19. 19 is a 1 with a 9. We said earlier that we measure in centimetres, so we need to add centimetres. So our bus is 19 centimetres long. 19 centimetres long. Don't worry if you don't understand that. I am going to show you a few more. On this slide, we now have a picture of a caterpillar. It's a picture of a caterpillar, and we are going to measure in centimetres, how long our caterpillar is. So first of all, we need to make sure we get our ruler. That's right, we need our ruler. And I'm going to put my ruler at the start of the caterpillar. Our caterpillar starts here. So that's where I'm going to put my ruler. So I'm going to put a line at the beginning to show that's where my caterpillar starts. Then we need to go along and see where our caterpillar ends. And I think it ends about here. So I'm going to put my line in here. There's my other line. And then we need to count the numbers in between the two lines. You can count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. 17 is a 1 with a 7. And we are measuring how long the caterpillar is. We are measuring length, so we need to put our centimetres. 17 centimetres. 17 centimetres. What superb maths, everybody. Let's try. Here I have a picture of a car. Here I have a picture of a car. And we are going to measure how long our car is. We're going to measure how long our car is. And the first thing I need to do is get my ruler. I need to get my ruler. So here's my ruler. And once again, I've put it right at the beginning where the car starts. I put it right at the beginning where my car starts. And I'm going to put a little line where my car starts. And then we need to look along our ruler to where the car ends. Let's go along, and when it stops, you shout stop. It stops about here. So we put a little line here because that's where our car ends. It starts here and ends here. And then we just have to count the numbers between our two lines. We just have to count the numbers between our two lines. See if you can do that with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and stop. 13. A 1 with a 3 makes 13. A 1 with a 3 makes 13. But we are measuring using our ruler, so we need to add our centimetres. Our car is 13 centimetres long. 13 centimetres long. Well done, everybody. Now, if you look at this slide, we're not measuring length. We're not measuring length, how long something is. We are measuring height, how tall something is. We are measuring how tall something is. So we're going to have to do it in a little bit of a different way. But we still need to start with our ruler. We need to start with our ruler. But this time, our ruler is this way up because we are measuring height. Our ruler is this way up because we are measuring height. And once again, I put my ruler at the start, at the beginning of our tower down here, at the beginning, and I add a little line. Then we need to go up our ruler until the tower stops. Let's keep going until the tower stops, and the tower stops about here. So then we add another line. And all we need to do, just like before, is count the numbers in between the two lines. Let's do that together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. 16. 16. A 1 with a 6 makes 16. But we are measuring using our ruler, so it's 16 centimetres. Our tower is 16 centimetres tall. Our tower is 16 centimetres tall. Here I have a giraffe. We're going to measure how tall our giraffe is. We are going to measure how tall our giraffe is. So let's get our ruler. And I'm putting my ruler at the bottom, at the beginning of the giraffe. And our beginning is down here. And I'm going to add my little line to show that's where we start. And then we go up our ruler until the giraffe ends. Let's do that. Then tell me when to stop. Tell me when the giraffe ends. He's getting closer and closer, and stop. He ends about here. So we're going to put our line where he ends. And then we just need to count the numbers in between. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We get to 13, and the number 13 is a 1 with a 3. But we are measuring using a ruler, so we add our centimetres onto the end. Our giraffe is 13 centimetres tall. Our giraffe is 13 centimetres tall. Here, we're going to do the last one. We have a picture of a meerkat. A picture of a meerkat, and we are going to measure using our ruler how tall our meerkat is. So first of all, we need our ruler, and we're going to put our ruler at the beginning of the meerkat down here, and we add our little line to show that that is our beginning, that is where we start. And we're going up our ruler until the meerkat ends, until it stops. So let's do that. You tell me when to stop. Oh, and stop. And we add our little line there. So we've got our start line, our finish line, and we have to count the numbers in between. You count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have the number 10, which is a 1 and a 0. And we are measuring using a ruler. So we write centimetres. Our meerkat is 10 centimetres tall. What fantastic maths, everybody. Well done. Now it's time for today's maths challenge. And this is going to be tricky, but I know that you can do it. Let's have a look. First of all, I have given you all a ruler, so your mums and dads can print off this ruler for you to use. Then I've given you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pictures. We've got a rocket, a flying saucer, a spaceman, a planet, a shooting star, and a robot. And what I want you to do is measure them using your ruler. And the bit that you need to measure is the line. Each picture has a line, and I want you to use your ruler to measure the line. So there's the line in the rocket. Here's the line in the spaceman, this line all the way down here. Here's the line on our flying saucer, that line there. Here's the line on our planet. I want you to measure this line. Here's the line on our star, this line here. And here's the line on our robot. Once you've measured each picture, you write your answer on in the space here, and it's got ck and for centimetre. So then you have all your measurements, and you would have used a ruler. Now, you might need to ask your mums and dads for help with this one, but I know you can do it. So good luck everybody with today's maths challenge. If you need any help, I am here for you. Your mums and dads can message me. But I look forward to seeing you later for topic work. Bye!